that when you have land like Brad does, he's looking to do what with it after he entitles it?
Sell it to somebody.
Sell it. Now, the question is, if you've got 3,000 acres of land and you've got millions of your own money tied up in it, and now it's maybe worth 10x of what you purchased it for. And that is the number I said, because I asked Brad, like, what are you looking for? Like when you buy land and you sell it, what are you looking for? 1x, 2x, 5x, 10x, 20x? He said about 10x. So, um,
Hmm. That's pretty cool.
I asked him, so I'm thinking like, well, how do you sell thousands and thousands of acres? Who do you sell it to? Who are your buyers? And this is what was interesting. Guess what he said?
Other investors.
Right. Well, like
Other
who?
Other American people.
Who?
Ronnie.
Yeah, right.
Home builders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Who else?
I heard black
Apartment builders. Who
Mhm.
else?
Solar systems.
Commercial space.
A lot of land is being
I
built.
mean, even like store developers, a lot of these small
Home Depot,
apartments and stuff,
Starbucks.
They have
Yeah,
storefronts.
the shopping centers, they
Yeah,
need
the-
to put stores in them. So he's talking to Walmart. I mean, and he's got Walmart and like Home Depot locked in.
Mm.
I mean, he's building a community of thousands of homes. So what you need is infrastructure, apartments, Home Depot, grocery stores, Publix, etc.
Gas
Mhm.
stations.
That's
All
right.
these people moving south, baby.
Right.
That's what
Right.
that's this migration of people from moving from the north to the south.
Right. And I think about myself, I'm waiting tables at Hamburger Hamlet.
And now you're hanging out with
Not only hanging out though, Hector, but learning.
yeah.
Mine.
My mind being expanded. And the other big investor, I said, well, what about insurance companies? Oh, he said, oh yeah, insurance companies own everything. He said they own all the real estate. He said insurance companies own, and then that goes back to when you put money in an insurance policy, financial intermediary, the insurance company with your premium does what?
Buy stuff.
Buy
Invest.
shopping centers.
Invest.
Invest.
Low
And this
risk.
is so
Yeah.
insurance companies buy land from Brad.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's kind of like the more you learn about how money is made, the more you realize that what we teach, what you are teaching every day to people is what?
Huge. That's right.
More important, man.
It's
Right.
100% right.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Fine.
huge. It's
No
right.
class. Working.
One thing you can know is when you lay on your head on the pillow at the end of the day, that what you're teaching
Is
is
right.
right.
Mhm.
There is no way investing money in a universal life policy is going to beat buy term and invest the difference.
Right.
Now, yesterday we went through in the morning, the first thing we did was what?
Refrigerator.
The refrigerator example.
Yeah.
Now, Hector, how soon in someone's career should you show that and educate someone on that concept? About.
For 72 hours, I would say.
Yeah, I think it's one of the foundational principles of our business that everybody needs to be connected to the lessons
Mm-hmm.
that the refrigerator example demonstrates. What does the refrigerator example demonstrate? Exactly.
Deception.
The importance of not overspending on stuff and taking the money that you would have overspent and investing it wisely.
That's right. That's right. It's a great example of buy term and invest the difference, or get out of debt and invest the difference, or lower your wasting money and invest the difference, save you on taxes, invest the difference, etc. Right? But it's also what Matt alluded to, which was what?
Deception.
The first part, which is we talked last week about in every transaction or every relationship with people, there must be a what?
Value gap.
A value gap. How do you create a value gap?
By showing them stuff like that they didn't know.
By having them admit to you that
They don't know.
They
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know. And that's how you can establish credibility that you know more than them. They need you quickly.
Yeah.
True or false?
True.
That was the very first thing that I was shown.
Really?
My presentation was the refrigerator.
That
you
used to
kidding
be
me?
my presentation.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I'm stupid. I didn't even know that. I need to learn.
And the reason I used that, Hector, was because I was young. I'm in my 20s, no college. So I had low self-esteem.
Mm.
And I'm now talking to people in their 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like, man, I need to get credibility. I need to take control of these appointments quickly because I don't like being in the begging, needy posture.
Right.
Would you agree?
Mhm.
Yes.
So I need to prove that they don't know without a shadow of a doubt early in this relationship because I want to take control, that I know more than them. They don't know, I know. That's why they should want to have a relationship with Christian David. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that is something you absolutely have control over. And the rule of 72 or the refrigerator example or bypass the middleman, these are funny banking. These are concepts that people do not know. And by using them early through really being, not saying you're in the education business, but actually what?
Educating people.
Being in the education business. Meaning, if somebody's in the business the first week, they should know the kitchen table masterpiece or a lot of it, or at least be exposed to it because you have to spend time with people. Go ahead, Gordon.
You know, one of the things out of the Rainmaker book, I don't know if anybody's got this book yet. This is our book that we're supposed to be reading. Is that, I think everybody was going to get. Is that right?
And what is the rain, Gordon?
What's the rain?
Yeah, what is rain? What does Rainmaker mean? What is the rain?
Money.
And why is money important?
Um,
It goes in there, right? It has the greatest page or 2 pages about why money is important I've ever read in my life. Remember, it says money pays the salaries of companies, it pays the taxes, it
it
pays
does everything.
Read that page. Read that page.
Oh my gosh. It does everything. I don't know what page that is on.
Because a lot of people say, I don't need no more money. Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't remember where it is. Maybe I got it underlined.
Did anybody else get it? It was like
I got it,
it's
but I
in
don't know
the
what
front
page
of the
you're talking
book.
about either.
Man,
Yeah, I don't know. You got something out of it?
don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh.
I read this book on an airplane and my underlines are terrible.
All right, don't worry. What was your point anyway, Gordon?
Well, my point is, I get this question all the time, drives me crazy. But you know, the question you were just talking about it. The killer sales question is why are we're interviewing companies. Why are we buying from you? Or we already have an IUL. Why should we consider talking to you? And you never bash other people, but your differentiator is what do? We educate.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You always educate. Always
Right.
educate. You educate.
Right.
This is the differentiator. We're going to show you how to buy appreciable assets, change your life. We don't rent the estate while you build the estate. You educate. Always go back to the foundation of education, man. It's a differentiator. That's what makes us different from World Financial Group, Worst Financial Group, as Glenn
Yeah,
called.
100%. 100%.
Got to educate and teach them why that's crap. Don't bash anybody though. Just say, hey, this is our differentiator. This is what rainmakers sell, that which is different. And if you don't make money, if you don't make rain, company sure as heck is not going to be spending much time with you. RV, you got to make rain, baby. It helps your RVP. It helps everybody. Helps you. Helps your spouse. Helps your kids. This is a
Hey, Christian. Hey,
Yeah,
Gina.
Len, I was about to go to you because I know you have to leave. I wanted to first of all say how impressed I was, and I think everybody was, on your presentation yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
Thank
awesome.
you.
I mean, it was
Thank you.
watching a pro.
I
in
agree.
action. It was watching a pro in action.
Thank you.
That was a beautiful thing to witness. Go ahead.
Thank you. Last night I was helping Mr. Kyer to train his new teammate, and he was the client was asking me about the differences in insurance. He said, have you heard about the kind where you can pay into it and then, ultimately use it for investments or buying a business with it. And so I said, sure. I said, may I ask you what life insurance is for? And I paused. And he said, yeah, it's to take care of your family when you die. I said, exactly. I said, and what do we call that? And he said, insurance. I said, well, how about we call it a death benefit? And he said, yeah. So then I went through institution AB and went through the whole thing and really good, killed it, right? And then he of course chose side B. And so of course after I asked him which one do you think is that kind of coverage, and he says B. And so I said, are you sure? And he said, yeah. I said, you don't want to be the weakest link, do you? And he said, no. He said, why are you making me second guess? I said, don't second guess, be foundational. If that's what you believe it is, that's what it is, so I play a game with them that way, right? And then of course I share with him that that's buying term and investor difference. Guess what he said at the end? He said, I guess that's why I shouldn't take my advice from TikTok. I guess that's why I should. I said, well, I guess that's why. I said, but
Yeah.
ultimately what's happening, you got so many people that now are being educated by, these models who are given a script to read on TikTok and, instant on social media. So educate, right, G? That's right, G.
Educate, baby. Always be educating. Don't assume they know because they don't know.
Mhm.
They come to you and want to put a request in. I want whole life insurance. Awesome.
That's me.
We're going to meet and educate. I want index universal life. Awesome. I don't get into that. The point of the phone is to get the appointment or the email or whatever. You want to get in front of people and then do what?
Educate.
Kill it.
Hey, Beth.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we have social media and TikTok as one of our, let's call it
Predators.
enemies.
Mm.
Okay. Let's call it. Okay. So we have an insurance company, Beth,
Mm-hmm.
and what is the insurance company? The people who own it, what's their goal?
And their goal is to make a profit
How?
by overcharging people for insurance and investing the money so they can earn a profit.
That's exactly right. Bingo. I knew I called the right person.
Mhm.
And I know that's what everybody would have said.
Mhm.
Okay. So you have the insurance company, and their goal is to get money so they can invest it and make money using other people's money. Does anybody have any question about that? My friend Fern is looking for other people's money to invest in his company, his idea, with the hope of creating a business worth a billion, 10. Were you with me?
Wow.
People get an idea, they get a company, now they need other people's money to
Fund it.
To invest, fund it, yeah.
make money.
Yeah.
Some people are looking for other people's money to
Invest,
make money.
make money.
Mhm.
Okay. Money can make money, or you can get a job to make money. Most people are in the get a job to make money. Other people are in the business of getting other people's money to make money. Are you with me?
Yes.
Crazy you said that. I just met a lady who owns a dispensary up here, and she said that's what she had to do. She had to get a group of investors, which her husband had guys who were playing on the golf course in the middle of the day, and like 6 or 7 of these guys all invested their money into the business.
This is my world, Jay.
Hmm. Money, man. People at the
They're
golf
all
course in
playing
the middle of the
golf.
day.
They're
Yeah.
fishing, they're hunting, they're
They're
golfing,
no longer working.
they're people in business together making money, not at a 9 to 5. They're out of that box. They all started in that box, but they got out of the box.
Right.
Okay, so Beth, if that's the case, that the company is looking for other people's money, what do they need to make that happen?
They need to make a sales pitch, get people interested in considering it as a investment.
Okay, so they need to create a sales pitch, let's say,
Correct.
to make it sound attractive so they can get other people's money to invest their money and make their money using their money, right?
Correct.
So once they have a sales pitch, now what do they need?
I mean, now they need people to back it with their money. They need
Okay,
to
now
get
they need
a
some
commitment,
customers putting
basically
in the money. So in order to get that, what do they do?
a commitment.
What else?
Yeah.
I'll open it up. She's struggling.
I'm not sure.
She's not sure. It's very
Good
clear.
market it.
What's that, Gerald?
You need people to go out there and sell the idea to other
It's
people.
sale.
They need people
They need people to
doing TikToks.
people.
They need salespeople doing cold calls. They need salespeople doing knocking on doors. They need salespeople going to people's kitchen table or on Zoom kitchen table and selling the product, selling the sales pitch that the company came up with. Now they need people to take the message to get the message sounding great. So now people buy the idea, the sales process, to give the money to the insurance company. So the insurance company take the money and invest and make a lot of money using other people's money. Are you with me?
Mhm.
And now when you mention TikTok, all that is just another way
Of marketing.
of marketing of their salespeople who have bought the sales pitch. And by the way, when you're ignorant, Gordon, you bought the sales pitch. Gordon,
Yes. Yeah,
you
absolutely.
bought it.
Yeah.
Everybody buys refrigerator A.
Yeah, Deepak, you bought it.
Yeah. My
Tony,
whole
you
family.
bought it.
My whole
Anybody
family
else
bought
buy
that.
Whole Life or Universal Life?
My whole family.
Your whole family bought
The
it.
entire family
The
full
whole
of
family.
smart people.
Right.
I mean, but when you sell it, right?
Deepak's family, Deepak's uncle, or whoever the heck it was. Bunch of smart people, but just hook, line, and sinker.
Well, when you sell refrigerator A properly, everyone always buys A until they
That's
know
right.
B.
Correct.
That's the deception part of the industry.
That's exactly right, Matt.
Smart
That's why
people.
everybody who comes in, every new associate needs to get understanding this quickly to lock them in the business.
You can literally teach someone the rule of 72 and be talking about investments and then pull up refrigerator A, B, and they're still going to buy A right after they just learned about this.
That is true.
Like right after you talk about rule of 72, they're going to be, I
And
want
certainly-
A. A, give me $28,000. Oh, I want
Right.
A for sure.
Unless they're really smart.
Most
And not
likely.
everybody's really smart.
Mhm. Well, and the way they pitch it, they don't tell you all the facts. So
And certainly if you asked them the next day, they wouldn't know.
Right.
Hopefully right after they might get it, but certainly the next day or a week later, they won't know.
Right.
All right. So anyway, so now when you say TikTok, all that is what?
Marketing.
the marketing.
Right. It's
The
a
pitch.
louder voice. It's a different platform to say do the same thing. And now you met somebody, who was that just talking that now Lynette. She says, I learned not to get my advice from TikTok. Well, that's a story of my career. It just wasn't, they didn't get the information on TikTok. They got it from a
Bathroom wall.
Library.
Whole life.
A friend or family
an
member.
insurance agent. An insurance agent. And now with social media, the reach is so much,
Yeah.
So much easier.
so much easier, so much greater. And people are just as ignorant as ever. A large portion of the population are as ignorant as ever, and they're being deceived.
Yes, they are. Every day.
Jesus, I don't want to walk into this day alone.
Yeah.
I think those two pieces are very powerful, Christian. The
At
rule of
least at
72.
least it was Jesus coming on there.
I know.
Sometimes
It could have
you
been.
you mess up your technology, man.
It would have been nice to hear what he had to say.
Well,
Gordon, I think you were Gordon about to say something.
Well, I was just going to say, out of the abundance of the heart, so is he. That's why these things can come out of your mouth when you put junk in. So that's just like you know, you could have something slip up and come up on your phone and like, whoops.
So this is what we did yesterday. Jennifer, do you know this?
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody not seen this? Okay, everybody's seen this. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay, so my question to you all here is, you go through which would you rather, one you lose your money, one you get all your money back, 7 times the money, one you make money, one you lose money, and then they pick, well, which would you want? Well, I want the one that makes money. And then you explain the rule of 72 and the doubling, and then a mutual fund does 12%, and then you show them how much they would have more money, and then you ask the last question, if you had bought refrigerator B for 2,000 and invested the other 2,000, you'd have 128,000, not 28,000. Had we shown you all of this first, which refrigerator, and everybody picks A, and then they pick at the last question.
Did he freeze?
Yeah. At the last slide, the last click.
I think he's talking about on the bottom. If you bought refrigerator A for 2,000, invested at your 2,000, you'd have
Having shown you this
128.
before, which one would you pick after you had option A, B, or C? Yeah.
Where did he go?
I don't know.
He froze. He's probably logging back in.
He's
Well, I got an idea while he's logging in. This Rainmaker book in the very beginning, it says never make a sales call on a customer unless you can answer the question, why should this customer do business with our company or with me? Never make a sales call unless you can answer, why should this customer do business with our company or with me? The answer must be a benefit to the customer. The answer must fit the customer's agenda, not yours. The customer should do business with you because you will make him feel good or you will solve his problem or both. The answer must fit the customer's agenda, not yours.
Not yours.
That's this refrigerator. You got to provide the value gap to get them to understand that the business that they're doing with other people may not be right.
Years ago, I was cold calling. No, somebody cold called me and I answered. Didn't have caller ID, and he was selling chimney cleaners. And I said, "I'm sorry, sir, I don't have a fireplace." And he said, "But let me." And I just interrupted him. Said, "What the heck can you do for me? You have nothing, anything for me." And I hung up on him. I was like, "What else can you say to that?" He had no value for me at all.
He could have built you a fireplace.
That's when I decided I never want to cold call because it's stupid. Oops. Here I am.
Wow.
Not cold calling.
Gordon, what were your takeaways from Marco Island? How about that?
Well, I tell you, man, takeaways from Marco Island is there's a lot of new leadership in this company that I'd never even heard of or seen in my life, man. It's just like crazy, the new people in our business. And it's really seems like to me, it's people working on their belief. It's people working on their belief that they can, because you are enough. We have the right concepts. But you got to believe in you. You got to work on your personal belief system and reading, self-improvement, and then having an environment that just encourages and promotes. And we got to keep working on each other. and fostering an environment of that belief. And then I think we're on the right track, talking to some of these latest and greatest people, 90% Zoom once a month at minimum in the office. February 21st coming up. We got a meeting in office and we need to make that just rock and roll, sing, baby. And these dailies, it's important to get on. What'd you do yesterday? What are you going to do today? And, having some sort of accountability with each other. Okay. That's my biggest takeaway, but just so many new leaders, man. And then separate yourself. There's a lot of people making a lot of money here, and there's no excuse for not making money. Become a rainmaker. Read that book. Read it again. This is not, Beth made 6,700, Devuti made 7,400. We should have everybody on here talking about making, how much did you make last month? And as RVPs, we need to have teammates making money, or we need to, and the last thing I'll say is this, Matt, if you're here and you're not making money and you need to be calling your RVP all the time, talking to them, especially if they're making money. We made money last month, but I don't hear from my teammates, and they show up, they don't make any money. It's like, well, that's not going to work. You got to be calling and reaching out too. Be the squeaky wheel in your organization and say, hey, I'm showing up, but I'm struggling making money. And but it's going to be, Bruce always said, you can't steer a parked car. If you're showing up, I'm assuming you're not parked. If you're moving and you're talking to people and you're not getting results, we need to be making those tweaks on these morning calls. We need to be talking about that. We need to be talking about how do we get, it's like, it's just no excuse. No excuse to not make money here. No excuse to not be helping people here. We got the right message. Right, Shonda?
Wow.
I don't know. That's what I got, man. So, and I hope that some of my teammates hearing me. My teammates our attendance is way down. My income's up. We're going to have another great month this month.
What's the age range of these new people that you saw?
I was wondering that too.
I'm seeing all ranges, but a lot of young people here doing well. 30s,
30 and under. Yeah, 30 and under.
I'm seeing the young people.
Really?
That lady,
30 and under?
well, yeah. Certainly, there's a lot, man. There's a lot, and they're working Zoom, and they're unapologetically all over the Zoom world, and they still do. Seems like to me that was the message. Once a month, we meet. We have a big school about every quarter. We've got that planned out. We called that play. I feel like we got a good, but now how can we tweak these so everybody here is focusing on cash flow? And there ain't no cash flow if there is no clients helped, no clients protected.
Hey, but Gordon, let me ask you. Yes, lots of people want to make money like Christian David, right? Or like me. How many people would like to make 75,000 a month?
I would, Deepak.
We all do, right?
Yep.
But for new people, I request you for yourself, make a goal of even make $200. Don't worry about making 75,000. It's too far. Make a goal of Erika, make $500 this month. Something. Otherwise, I tell you, we have seen Christian is witness. We have lost, not because our concept is bad or Christian is not helping them or we are bad people. They quit because their family took them away. So make a goal of making some money. Make $500,000 a month.
That's right.
Because if you don't make money, even though we are doing great job, we will not see you next year.
What did you say?
Let me ask you, are you in the business of just learning or, making some financial good decisions?
Yeah.
Right? I always made money, even though I was brand new in this country. Make money. How many people would like to save money in their auto insurance and home insurance?
Yeah.
Talk to them.
You're going to get more time if you're in Christian's base. It's just my thing. you're going to get more of the time of the people you're working with if you're making rain, baby. Some way, shape, or form, make rain.
Right? So Jennifer, make a goal. Let's make in the month of February, make some money. I was talking to Ace yesterday. Ace is unbelievable. But people, if you don't make money in your base shop or by yourself, it's not good. You are in the business of helping people and helping yourself.
Yeah.
And again,
Okay.
my name is Deepak. I want to help you make some money.
So
Same here.
Deepak, with these people that you're helping, Deepak, these new guys that are making good money, who are they? Who are you helping? Who are they? Who are they taking you to see?
Their own families, Gordon, Matt, because I tell them, when you join me, I want you to make money. Otherwise, it's a wastage of my time.
Mm-hmm.
I rather go and help my existing client rather than helping you because you will be gone if you are not. It's a wastage of my time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say,
You
Matt, you
say
join.
that to
Oh, I
them?
think Christian is. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's not I say with the words,
Of course.
they feel it. That if I don't set appointments with Deepak is not going to waste his time. They feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So let's say, Matt, if you join, okay, let's work on getting 3x3. Let's start working on getting license.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
But while you are doing that, look at, I think we did 9 PLPPs last month.
That's awesome.
Right? Not me. I put those PLPPs under my new agents, new people who start working, because I want them to make money too.
And you want them to know that we have more products than just
Right?
insurance.
So
Now
Matt,
hold
I
on a
will
second.
focus
Hold
on
on
you
a
making
second.
money from PLPP or do some auto insurance and home insurance.
And you earned it, but you put it under them?
Yes.
So you were with
Can you hear
different
me?
clients.
Yes, Cap. Christian, I can hear you. Christian,
Can you hear me?
yes. Now we hear you.
Okay, now hold on a second, and I gotta understand this.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you mean you put it under them? What does this
No,
mean?
no. Let's say if I'm doing a field training appointment, Christian.
There you go.
So
Right.
let's say you are my new recruit.
Correct.
I
And
want
you
you
get a
to be my
client.
recruit. Okay, so now you are
Hold
taking
on, let
me
me
to see
explain
Gordon
it
and
first. Let me
Jen.
explain it, and you tell me if I'm right.
Sure.
You're training somebody on an appointment in their warm market.
Correct.
They need a will, they need legal protection.
Correct.
You explain it to the people,
Yes.
the client.
Yes.
They say, I like this. This is good. I want this.
Okay.
You let your new associate sign the app
Absolutely.
and get paid.
Yes. PLPP, yes.
100%.
100%.
Is this like a new system?
No, I always do.
Okay, that's the way it should be done.
Yes.
You're not doing the work on an appointment alone, then calling, hey, Jennifer, what's your solution number? I want to give you a sale.
No.
That's not
No,
what I'm saying.
not that way.
You're not putting anything under anyone, Deepak.
No.
When you're field training somebody and they have a solution number, we have products that the new associate can get paid on without a license. Is that right?
Yes.
So if they got an auto and home, who would sign that?
They would.
They would.
Yep.
Legal protection.
They would.
Vivint.
Identity
Vivint.
theft.
Vivint.
Vivint. Yes.
Vivint. Yes.
You want them
Is
getting paid.
everybody clear about what Deepak is doing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because,
I don't want there to be any confusion about
yeah, you are
because
right.
the way you explain it, it sounds fishy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I put it under them. You ain't putting nothing under anybody.
Yeah,
You
means
are
when
field
I'm on
training, you
field
are
training
following the
appointment.
system.
Right.
So Deepak, can I ask you a question? So you're meeting with them, you're doing the presentation, you're on your Zoom. Are you filling the application out and then just putting their rep ID in? Is that how you do
Because
it?
when I do it, let's say if you are my new associate, you are taking me to see Gordon, then yes, you are on the Zoom with me.
Yeah.
And then who's filling the application out? You or the
PLPP, I would do right away on the Zoom for you. But that application, because that appointment is your field training appointments,
Okay.
you will, like Christian explained, you will be the writing agent.
Well,
Okay.
do you let them fill out the app or do you fill it out for them?
See, PLPP is very easy. It takes
Yeah,
2
people
minutes.
Matt, can I answer that question?
Sure.
If I was training you, you would be filling out the app.
I think that's what Beth is getting at.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Either
Beth was
one.
training,
Hey, that
maybe
is
maybe Deepak would fill it out.
for
But
me,
now I
I
have a
want to be
better
done very
question.
quick. I want to be done in
Deepak,
2
I have a
minutes.
better question than who fills out the freaking app.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for it?
Me, I'm ready.
Are you ready, everybody?
Yep.
I have a much better question than who fills out the app. Not that there's anything wrong with asking that question. I'm sorry. My name is Christian. I'm your friend.
Who gets the money?
Okay, Deepak, we're at a kitchen table.
Mhm.
Gordon, right next to you on my screen is, I'm the client. You're training Gordon. You go through your presentation. Maybe you do a rollover, you protect their family, and now you're in the legal protection conversation. Role play with me. How do you get somebody to say, yes, I would like legal protection so your new associate Gordon can get paid? How does it sound? How do you sell that product? How do you get somebody to say, yes, I want it?
You get 9 minutes.
It should probably take 5 minutes.
1 minute. I don't talk
1
too
minute.
much about,
Take 1 minute. Go ahead. Role play.
So Christian, Roxanne, let me ask you, so we protect yourself from short term and long term. Short term meaning the, income protection, life insurance, right?
Yes.
Long term meaning the investments.
Yes.
But now let me ask you, do you guys have any will or trust for you and your family?
No, I can't say we do.
Oh my God, you don't have a will? So let me ask you, Christian, let me ask, if something happens to you, you have 4 beautiful kids. If something happens to you and Roxanne, who would take care of them? Is
Probably
anybody in your mind?
maybe my mom or my
Your
sister.
mom. Okay, very good. See, that's you think, right? And that's all you want your mother or your sister to take care of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But Christian, if it is not written down on the legal document, state of Maryland will decide who will raise your kids. Now, do you want your mother and your sister to take care of your kids, or you want state decide who will raise your kids?
I would rather my mother and sister.
Okay, very good. So, there is a program called, legal protection program where you can help yourself, you and Roxanne, to take care of, you assign someone as a guardian right now. Right? The other thing, there is things comes in this program is called the medical directive will. Christian, let's say if you are in the hospital, the doctors, the HR people will ask you, do you guys have a will? Have you ever heard that?
I think I heard something about it.
Okay. So because, they want us to have a medical directive will. And those are the things, most people do not have it for 3 reasons. One of the 3 reasons. One is, Christian, they don't know the value about it. They don't know the importance of having the will. Second thing is, they don't know where to go and get it. And the third thing is, Christian, if you want to get the will and directive will and the power of attorney done, attorneys usually charge between $600 to $800. And most people think it is too expensive. Would you agree?
I would agree.
So we have one program where Gordon is very excited about working with our company because we can help you get all those 3 things for you and 3 things for Roxanne, because the will is separate, individually done. And that will be done in only $40. Let me ask you, if you see the value of all those 3 things, do you think $40 is a big amount?
No.
Okay. So don't worry. I will help you with that one. And then we fill out that application, Christian.
Nice. That's beautiful.
But it's not just $40. It's a monthly fee. It's a monthly
But they
investment.
don't have to, Christian. If they don't want, we talk about the fee, but
well, let's continue talking.
Okay. So Christian, that actually it's a fee-based program. But these 3 things, the will, living will, medical directive will and the power of attorney, Christian, comes free with this program. And let's say there are good benefits of continuing this product or this service for long, because anything to do with attorney, they are just one phone call away. But let's say if you don't want to continue with this service, and I have this service for last 10 years, Christian, but if you don't want, you can cancel it at any point. There is no charge or no commitment. So
Okay.
Christian, right now, first thing is I want them to commit $40. And then if they want, and this once that, then I help them with the process that as soon as they get, we fill out application, then I send them the will questionnaire booklet, or they can go on the online account and just fill out. And within 10 days, their will is done. The attorney's office will send those 3 things at client's house. And that time I come back again and talk to them about the different benefits.
Yep.
Because first,
How much is it a month?
for $29 a month, if they want to do just this, what I talk about.
Is that for the family or just
For
for
the
a couple?
family.
And
Husband,
if they
wife,
don't
and all 3
continue it-
kids, all kids under 25 years old.
And if they don't continue it, do you get a Charlie Brown?
Yes. They have
Okay.
to keep it. But my 80% of my clients keep it, 20% cancel.
Okay.
It's okay, but at least they have a will, Christian.
Deepak,
Right.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I had a client that just got a will a couple of months ago, and then he passed away. So is that also considered a chargeback if they pass away and the service gets discontinued?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But Christian, so let's say if someone is brand new, start working with me, I want them to see some success. Make some $50 from legal protection program. Do your own auto insurance, and like our Sean. Sean, I told Sean, okay, let's do will under your name. Let's do auto insurance and home insurance, and you make money.
Okay.
So then people don't say, oh, primary guy started and did not make any money. No, you made money because at least you helped someone, which is yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Most people, I don't know, don't want to go individual, but do you have all our products, what we offer?
Mm-hmm.
Especially the products, what you don't need license. Right? So, invest your time and you learn and you make some money. So goal should be everyone, especially new people. Let's make a goal of making $200 in the month of February.
I like
Everybody clap when Christian told you that Deepak made $75,000. Yes, it's good money, but I will be very happy if you make $500 this month. Not 5,000, 500.
And I would just say it a little differently.
Sure.
Not saying I'm right.
No, you are the wordsman. You know how to.
Well, I would just change the emphasis.
Sure.
Help some family.
I would say you need a will. Dying without a will is and I would pause. Dying without a will with kids and assets is a
catastrophe.
And I'd add one more word to that, Gordon.
Disaster, catastrophe.
It's a catastrophe colossal.
Colossal.
And you don't want that for your family, do you?
No.
No.
So the way to prevent that or solve that problem is how?
Get a will done.
Get a will. It's about time to get one. Would you agree?
Yes.
And you can afford the 40, right?
Yes.
And if you continue, it'll be 29 monthly. But with that, you get
list of all the benefits.
List all the benefits. But you don't have to decide that now. Let's decide that after you get the
will.
so you can sleep at night with more
Peace.
peace. But quite frankly, how can you live with peace without a will? You can't. Great. Now, Gordon, how do you fill that app out? That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I would ask the new associate. So how do you fill the app out?
And then certainly if Deepak's training me, Deepak does it the first time, takes over, does it for me. I can watch him. Then I might do it after the second or third. I don't want to do the first.
Because when I do for them, like Gordon, if I am field training you, I want you to fill out your application. I will be with you. Like you watch, while you are doing that, you will fill out your social, last 4 digits of your social, your address, your email address, because you know those are the 4 things they need: your name, address, last 4 digits of your social, and date of birth. It's a fill in the gap. And credit card number. I'm sorry. That's all you need.
Yeah.
It's not hard, is not met filling out an application. Hard is, as a leader, my job is to make Gordon feel it's important to make money.
Yeah.
Because if you don't make money, I know it's a wastage of my time and your time. I rather call my existing investment client and do $100,000 in investment.
You're right.
Right, Hector?
Yeah.
But if I invest my time field training you, consider it's a valuable.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to tell you, but I feel it. Right?
Yeah.
Get a hand
I
raised.
would say, Deepak and Erica, you can ask a question. Some of you are allergic to money. I mean, it's like if you're just thinking about it, making it, it's just like an allergic reaction. It's just, you got to get over it. Deepak has no problem with making money. I always frame it like, you need a will, you need insurance. I'm going to help you get what you want, and then I'm going to get paid.
Yep.
Where Deepak frames it a little differently. He wants his people to get paid. He wants to get paid, and then he helps people and gets paid. I don't know. That's like, what comes first, the horse or the chicken or the egg or the horse? You're putting the cart before the horse. I don't think it matters, because at the end of the day, the clients are getting what they need and you're getting what you need. Erica.
Yes, I just had a question. How long you may have already answered it, but how long is it that the PPL has to be enforced before you get a Charlie Brown?
Good question.
Like, how long, I just didn't hear that, or you may have said, so they have to be enforced for a whole year.
Yeah.
1 year if you don't want Charlie Brown.
So 1 year, Erica.
Is it for a full Charlie Brown, or is it advanced? Is it as earned?
Advance.
Okay, so if they keep it 6 months, the Charlie Brown will be less.
Yeah.
Than if they kept it for.
See, Christian. Yeah, it's a.
Yeah, the longer you keep
right?
it, the more money is earned.
I feel is at least you see the importance of making money. So think about, I'm working with one Spanish girl.
I agree.
She has already 5 in 1 month, not 1.5 months. She has already 5 PLPP under her name. 2 people cancel. It's okay, but 3 are still, they are going to keep it. So she already earned $250. And she is studying for an exam. I know English is a challenge, but hey, at least she knows that she can make money.
Yep, got it. Okay.
Hey.
Sorry, Christian, you was not here, so I wanted to.
No, that's good. I mean, the Xfinity just sent me a text. The internet is out for the neighborhood, so I switched it to my phone.
Right. So think about Ace's team. I was talking to Ace yesterday. We had a good, because, I respect Ace, but we talk about that, new people, yes, recruiting is very important. But let's say if every recruit, like Kyla or, Jay's, all recruits make even $50, not too much. Jay, only $50. So you are busy in recruiting people. But your new associate, they are not that busy. right? So what they can do, they can talk about their own auto insurance and home insurance. How about that?
Mhm.
What do you mean
Not
they're not that busy? They're not busy at all if they're
at
not
all.
taking
I'm
you on
just
appointments. If they're not
right,
taking you on
Christian,
appointments, they're Googling and talking themselves out of the business.
out of the business. So before they do it, let's say they call auto insurance and home insurance. And if they will save money, they will earn around $150.
Yeah.
Right? So Ace committed to help me get more recruits. I say, okay, let me help his team make some money. Right? All 40 recruits, let's say 20 people make $50 a month. Just 20.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Right?
Hey, Deepak
Yes.
and Christian, just real quick in closing. The PLPP is, you can justify it logically. And, I think Deepak said he's going to meet with him again and rationalize why they should keep that service. Wants to get them started, because you can sign up for it and you can justify, look, keep the service for 2 to 3 months if you feel like you're afraid of signing up for this in perpetuity, because that, into the future, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, $30 a month forever. But the value that comes into this product is overwhelming if you look at it long term, and everybody should be paying for it because most people waste so much money, and you can rationalize to the client why they should keep it, and that might be another appointment, once you've met with them and got them started. He also said he helps them with the will starting. He sends the will pack. I do the same thing. It's not an accident. I think that we're very similar in that our numbers have slipped on legal protection, but also our field training is down, or whoever's doing our field training is not as good. So,
or just not having that conversation.
We're not having that conversation. And Deepak's good at all of our products and having a conversation, and he's got a credible couple that he's training.
And I think what makes him good is that he brings it up.
100%.
It's like a lot of people don't. If you don't share something, how are you going to get somebody involved in it?
Yeah, you can't. It's impossible, and that's part of our maybe our boot camp, or getting off new people off to a fast start, is we got to do a training on all the products we can make money on, because everybody should come in and focus on.
I propose March being a boot camp live.
Yeah, let's do it. And we could do a breakout Zoom for new people too on how do you make money with our ancillary products. That night needs to be soon. All right. Leadership team needs to have a